I'm Adam the Horror Historian, and something we used to do on this channel was called Teach Plays, where I would check out a short game or a demo, and we haven't really done that in a while. But today we're bringing it back, and we're going over the demo of Stellar Blade. This is developed by Shift Up and Sony. For the time being at least, this is a PS5 exclusive. Sony does own the rights, so I don't know if we're going to see it other places. I think it'd be cool to see this on PC. If you don't know who Shift Up is, they are the ones responsible for the Nike Goddess of Victory gacha game. Yes, I happen to play it. One thing this game does not do: it doesn't shy away from its gameplay influences. Personally, I see a lot of Devil May Cry and Bayonetta in this, as well as I get some vibes from Wanted Dead, Wet, Enslaved, Odyssey to the West, and I know a lot of people may not be stoked with that list, but I happen to enjoy all of them for different reasons. The gameplay for Stellar Blade is rather basic if you play any modern action-adventure games. There's a quick attack, a strong attack, a block/parry, and a dodge skill. Apparently you get a shooting mechanic later on. I did not get to play this in the actual story portion of the demo, but I did get to see it later on. Graphically, I know I'm going to get in a little trouble for this section. First off, I think the game looks fine. I don't think it's a graphic powerhouse, nor is it a complete budget title look. Well, the first area of the game actually does give me a little bit of the budget title vibes. The second section, though, is a drastic improvement when we see the overgrown city. I think that area looks absolutely beautiful. We do see some of the yellow paint, the dreaded yellow paint that people were freaking out about. Again, I personally don't have a problem with this. The character designs. Now, I know a lot of people are freaking out over these, and I personally just don't get it. Eve looks fine. Nothing out of place considering the influences and the style of game that this is. The people who are really upset with her proportions. First off, she's based on a real model. Second, how is this any worse than Bayonetta that some of these same people were championing? I don't understand. Also, for those freaking out, there are different outfits for this character, and some of them are actually pretty cool. The hair is my one issue. I wish it moved and reacted a little better. We are at the PS5, so I didn't really want to see hair clipping through the body. It is what it is, though. I guess they were aliens, but if you had told me that they were demons, I'd been like, yeah, sure, definitely. I happen to really like the boss designs in this. I thought they all looked great. Cutscenes look good. Nothing to write home about, but they're definitely serviceable. Now, the sound is something that I do have a very solid complaint about, and we'll get there in a second. The music sounds good, and this is where I got those Wanted Dead vibes. It's fun, but feels a little out of place. The voices are fine, except for when you're fighting. It just gets a bit annoying when you're redoing bosses after dying and dying and dying. Speaking of dying, the game is actually going to bring a little bit of difficulty, and there might be some people who have an issue with it. I did die several times to the boss of the demo and to the optional boss, and more on that one later. I worry that this is going to end up like another Cuphead scenario. I'm not sure if anyone remembers that or not. The demo itself is far longer than I expected. I would buy the game just after the first section. On that same breath, though, I would also have hoped that they would be bringing more environment-wise to the rest of the game and not just this sandy beach section. I didn't remember much from the trailer. The inclusion of the second part made this demo shine and is pretty much guaranteeing a purchase from me. You get a wide range of gameplay. The inclusion of some of the story elements, there's just enough there to get you interested. The last part of the demo was the optional boss fight where you could play. I really did enjoy learning new boss mechanics. It's fun, it's engaging, and really shows off the dev team's creativity. I dropped 1 hour in the demo, and that's just a single playthrough. I thought that was really impressive for a singular demo. I'm looking forward to the game, and I think this may end up being a day one purchase.